Day 24. This will be a shorter stream. And probably last for a while. But we'll see. We will see. The fact that it's short has to be true, though. Since I do have to get up in 7 hours. Well, not 7 hours, a bit more than that, but I like to get 7 hours of sleep, so that's why the stream will be shorter. Day 34. Up and at them, troops. Get ready for your 34th day. I couldn't sleep at all. Whenever I closed my eyes, I saw Gaku's last moments in my head, so I kept them over. I can't just lay here. I wonder how everyone else is holding up. I need to get to the cafeteria. Fucking pussy invaders, if you want to fight, come get some. I'm invincible. I'll power drive every single one of them into a mat. Gaku, your dear brother will protect you no matter what. What are you even saying? I'm the one who's going to protect you, Ima. What's going on here? Sumino, you're late. Latecomers have to chug. Drink this energy drink. Drink it. For the record, there's something weird in it, but it won't cause any harm, so don't fret. Don't fret, what's in it? Just something to perk you up. I can't tell you any more than that. You know, when things get rough, adults turn to the bottle too. It's nothing to be ashamed of. I need to get you all in fighting condition again, even if it has to be by force. But still, how powerful are our weapons? I'll make us stronger than ever. You guys are all too caught up in convention. Who decided we had to be limited to having 2 eyes, 2 arms, or even 2 legs? Don't you have any respect for the human soul? I won't allow it, I won't. What a horrible racket. Still, this might be better than just being depressed. Hiruko and Nozomi, you're both your usual selves. You're not having any? No, I'm a little too scared to try it. I had some, but it doesn't seem to work on me. Booze, energy drinks, all that other stuff. It never has any effect. Other stuff. Hey, I don't see Eva or Nago. Do you know where they are? In maintenance. I asked Nago to check out Eva out since she was acting strangely yesterday. The sanctity of human life. Anyways, have fun, Sumino. Forget all those woes so we can have a better tomorrow. There's no need to worry about VXness. With her recuperating from her wounds, I suggest she won't be attacking for a while. There's no handy-dandy tech like the revival-matic on their side after all. Come on, have a drink and put it all behind you. Anguish and sadness will only hinder you. He's right, Takumi. At times like this, you have to drink like your life depends on it. Why am I this one still alive? I should have been the one who died. No, don't say that. That's not true at all. Yeah, it's actually a small mercy that Maruko was the one we lost. Small mercy? I mean, think about it. It was between him or you, Suzuki. You're the stronger fighter, so we're much better off having you around. Yeah, I guess you're right. And to mention how your death would have affected others. Is there anyone here who consider Maruko their best friend? What's that supposed to mean? Exactly what I said. When a beloved character dies, it has a negative effect on everyone around them. So the small mercy that was an unpopular loner like Maruko who died and said, how dare you? I've had enough of your screwed up logic. Takemaru. There's not a single one of us who's not important. Every single one of you guys is my best friend. You ever try ranking them again, I'll beat the crap out of you. Well, aren't you cool? The dramatic speech sounded pretty tough, but is that really how you should be speaking to your commanding officer? You threatening me? Come out, you two. No, keep going. Punch him in the face. I want you to both win and both to lose. Don't encourage them. I've been thinking about a while that your attitude needs addressing you, because you need to remember your place here. What, you want to set off my bomb? Go ahead, do it. I dare you. What a horrible racket. I'm back here. When Eva should be ready to go tomorrow, huh? You dare me? Because even if I blow you up, I'll just revive you anyways. Your bravado rings hollow if you presume that someone's going to be wiping your butt like a baby and then... Who are you calling a baby? I know you can change the settings on the machine so I don't get revived. So yeah, I know I might actually die, but I don't care. If you keep crashing my bro Gaku, then you better go ahead and kill me. What's going on here? Please stop fighting. It's bad and unproductive. Having just entered the cafeteria, Nago left between Sir and Takemaru to try to break them up. No more fighting. Shut up. Takemaru slapped Nago away, never taking his eyes off Sir. Oh. That sounded pretty bad. Now you've done it. Are you alright? Eek. Eek. Boop. He turned to a fax machine. He's not going to explode, is he? Nago, are you okay? Nago? Huh? Why is everyone so panicked? Are you okay? What do you mean? Oh, are you referring to how the universe was started by a single strand of string? He seems fine. Does he? I'm sorry, Nago. I can't believe I broke my code of never hitting women or children. Oh, but I'm not a woman or child. What? Really? I just assumed you were one or the other on the inside. And sir, my bad, I got a little too worked up. I'm going to turn it and cool off. I guess I went a little too far as well. Hi. I'm sorry. The same thought kept swirling inside my head, even though there's no point of it. It was like I was punishing myself and asking for forgiveness all at once. Before I knew it was dark outside. Despite not eating anything since morning, I didn't feel hungry at all. Still, stay inside my room and wallowing in guilt won't do me any good. I guess I'll go get some fresh air. I leaned against the roof rail and took in the cool breeze. I felt my weary heart become a little lighter. I'm Takumi Sumino, leader of the Special Defense Unit. I can't be wallowing in the past. Takumi, Nego. What brings you here? Just wanted to get some fresh air. How about you? Why I came to see you. I want to talk to you about something. About what? Well, first of all, I'm not Nego. I'm a completely different AI, just borrowing Nego's body. What? Are you okay? That blow to the head earlier might have been worse than I thought. Please, I'm being serious. Okay, I'm listening. You say you're not Nego. You're some different AI. Please explain it to me in a way that I can understand. Thank you. I'll do my best. Okay, give me a second. To put it plainly, I represent the anti-Exodus faction. You and your friends don't need to fight anymore. Our objective is to send you all to the artificial satellite as soon as possible. I don't want anyone overhearing this. Maybe we should go somewhere more private. I've managed to convince the pseudo-Nego to continue our conversation back in my room. By the way, you could call me Gato. It'll be confusing if you keep calling me Nego. Goto. It's an acronym for the foundational principles programmed into my AI that I've long since forgotten. God of something, I think. We can skip that part. The important thing is I'm an AI created by the anti-Exodus faction, and can I assume that the anti-Exodus faction is what the name implies? Yes, you can. The anti-Exodus faction stands against the Exodus project. We hold opposite ideals to Sir and Nego. The people on the artificial satellite aren't all united. Some support the Exodus project while others oppose it. They say we don't need to prolong our lives or find prosperity, and that we should instead accept our fate and perish. Perish? Is humanity in danger if we continue to live on the satellite? Yes, just as plants have lifespans, so does the artificial satellite. Exodus project came because some feared the satellite could not support humanity for much longer. Some estimate it will only last another 200 years. 200 years. Whether that's a long time or not is all a matter of perspective. The faction I represent thinks that we should simply accept our fate. That surviving is not a future worth sending young ones to fight for. What are you saying makes sense so far? I was intending to go to realize the anti-Exodus faction's goals. My wish was to take over Nego's body when the time was right and try to persuade you all. When the time was right, what makes now the best time to do so? I'm ashamed to admit that I was supposed to take over this body much earlier. However, Nego's internal security system was much stronger than anticipated. At one point, I thought I might never take over, and it seems I wasn't successful in the previous 100-day iteration. But there was a moment yesterday when Nego's CPU experienced a large amount of stress. I seized the opportunity and took over his body. I see. So please, there's no need for you to support this barbaric Exodus project. Stop fighting the invaders and come back to the artificial satellite with me. That's much easier said than done. How are we supposed to get back to the artificial satellite anyways? We have an escape pod ready at second to last defense academy. Let's put there in secret, just like how I was hidden away in Nego. If you use that, you won't even have to wait for the day 100 to leave for the satellite. I guess this is all in the realm of possibility, right? So why not just escape and say goodbye to all this fighting? It's an easy decision, isn't it? But that's not the issue here. If by fighting we can ensure the success of the Exodus project, there's a chance we can fulfill humanity's wishes, and I want to see it through. How admirable. But you don't need to support the pro faction. You've just been brainwashed by them and forced to fight. You're not fighting of your own volition. What? Brainwashed? Hold on, what are you talking about? Well, here's an example. Gaku Moroku, who died yesterday, came from group home, an orphanage, if you will. He had complicated feelings about his upbringing, but he loved his foster siblings. He fought so he could see them again. So what? What if I told you that his memories of his family were tampered with through brainwashing to be better than they were? What if his family was actually just a bunch of low-life scumbags and he was only brainwashed into thinking that he wanted to see them again? What? The Pro faction successfully conducted research on memory manipulation at Kamakura General Hospital. That technology they created was installed in the school. I think you might have an idea what I'm talking about here. There's no guarantee we didn't receive the same treatment as her. Does that mean everything that Gato's told me has been the truth? Wait, this is weird. For some reason, my thoughts are getting fuzzy. I shouldn't even think about this anymore. I shouldn't ever doubt her. My brains are feeling a little fuzzy. You poor thing, so brainwashing. In addition to implanting a reason for you to fight, you've been brainwashed into fully submitting to Sir's control. What are you talking about? Sir would never do his bear. That's precisely something he'd do. Although I suppose there's no point in trying to convince you in your current state. But I have this for you. The red pill can neutralize the effect of the latest brainwashing you underwent. If you have any suspicion that you're not your true self at the moment, take this. It could be the only way for you to regain your free will and defy the powers that be. I figured this was the case. Fake memories and all. Don't. Let's be Sir's perfect soldier in this route. I'll pass. For all you have to say about Sir, you're pretty sketchy yourself, and there's no telling what the pill will actually do to me if I take it. Those are pretty natural suspicions, don't you think? Oh, your argument is quite sound. It's exceedingly right-minded and super-duper reasonable. But sound arguments won't change the world around you, huh? Don't think less of me for this, but if you don't have any intention of leaving the pro faction, then I can't let you live. If you're going to blame anything, blame the pro faction's cunning and your own foolishness. Okay, I guess we reached an ending that quickly today. Conspiracy route, a fair point. What if this just brainwashes Takumi into being their pet? It is highly suspicious. It's just like the red pill that Sir gave in the dream. It's your future. I'll take the pill. So, well, I think my stomach feels a little warm, but that's it. That's not what it meant. Has your head stopped feeling fuzzy now? Oh, it has. I actually feel a little sharper than before. You see, you've been brainwashed by Sir to further the pro-Exodus project faction's cause. Brainwashed, deceived, and manipulated to fight. How do you feel about the statement? It sounds pretty accurate to me. Good. I was glad it was undone. I suddenly got scared because that meant I had really been brainwashed. Oh, but don't get the wrong idea. This doesn't mean your brainwashing has completely reversed. What do you mean? I told you the pill just lessens the effect of your latest brainwashing. You received brainwashing prior to this. The pill only did the brainwashing that forced you to be loyal to Sir. Your original brainwashing is probably still in effect. You mean the one that created a reason for me to fight? Yeah, the same one that I explained was given to Gaku. Like making you feel that your family you hated was actually more important to you. For example, the reasons all of you were given to fight were twisted by brainwashing. And you're still under that influence. The reason you believe you have to fight were all put inside your head by the pro faction. So just like Gaku, the reason I fight, is it possible she's not actually important to me at all? I've been made to believe that she is, and I want to fight for her. I can give you more details about your brainwashing if you want. You were all brainwashed as soon as you were brought here using the device in the infirmary. The students from the second campus received theirs when they arrived here. The campus has its own separate brainwashing device. So it's not as if I directly witnessed all of you getting brainwashed here on the first campus, but I have checked the logs of the device in your infirmary. Would you like to hear the details about the brainwashing they gave you? I think I'll pass. Because if what he says is true, the reason I fight is... I suppose avoiding the truth is a valid option as well, but your fear suggests that you believe what I'm telling you. Does that mean you'll join me and support the anti-Exodus faction's cause? Another decision. There should be another death route, if I choose no, yeah? Like, he should just kill you. I can't help you. Why don't you believe you? No, it makes sense, and normally I would believe you. Then why? I want to believe that this all meant something. I want to believe Sir has been supporting us this time, and that my reason for fighting has been one big mistake. You pass. Huh? Bullshit, bullshit, fucking horseshit. Horseshit, horseshit, horseshit. No, wait, yeah, it is horseshit. Because, like, why would he kill you if you didn't want to take the pill? If it is bullshit, right? That's why I approached you first. What I want you to do is persuade everyone else. I need some fixing before it's usable. Yeah. Figured it was bullshit. Let's choose the worst route first. Well, I'm glad it was a lie at least. Oh, are you really that gullible? Boys are so slow on the uptake. Okay. Okay, yeah. Guess that makes sense. Thank you anyways. With them, a whole stack of red envelopes. Are these the same as the pill I just took? Yes, give them to anyone you think who could have received the same, more recent brainwashing as you did. And what about the envelopes? You're open-minded, so you believe me. But that won't be necessarily the case with everyone else. Everyone is skeptical, you can hand them the envelope instead. Each one contains background intel about the Special Defense Unit. Well, with hints about their brainwashing and induced reasons to fight. Just hints, why not the full details? You really asked me that when you were too scared to ask about details about your case? Okay, point taken. Anything too specific can be overwhelming. I suppose there's kindness that's hold you back. Just so you know, there's 12 envelopes, one for each survivor, including Eva. I put yours in there too, if you want to learn the full truth about your own brainwashing. Thanks, but I doubt I'll have it in me to open it before I get back to the satellite. Anyways, we'll be launching the escape pod in 3 days. Please get everyone on board by then. So in 3 days is all I can give you. What if I can't persuade them all in 3 days? That means you're heading back to the satellite with only the members you successfully persuaded. And you can't persuade anyone, you'll be going all alone. You wouldn't want that, would you? No, I wouldn't. I'm sure you already know, but Sir cannot find about this. Not about my existence or the fact that you're going around trying to persuade people to leave. He's the embodiment of the pro faction. If he catches us, as you imagine, it gives me chills. That sounds impossible, but there's no way I'm going back alone, leaving everyone else behind. Sounds like I'm going to have to make this make the impossible possible. The Exodus Project, the pro and anti-faction story, Godot. The brainwashing our reasons to find and our right to run away. There was a lot to think about, but I didn't have the time. Godot said yesterday there's only 3 days, and that's the day after tomorrow. There's no time to change paths or look for other options. I have to stay on the one I decided was right for me. But who do I start with? It can't be anyone. There's a definite possibility the decision will make or break the whole plan. I need to choose carefully. Okay, let's choose another bad one, and I'll probably just call it. Whatever, we'll see. That's what? Hiruko might actually be persuadable. Yeah, she was concerned, and perhaps she realized there was a chance I'd been brainwashed, but that's not all. You said that your suspicions grew after what Sora said about brainwashing, right? When you want to talk about so badly, you keep creeping mouth. Please, just stay cool and hear me out. We don't have to find him where we can just run away. You're not joking, then you can safely assume that you've already lost your mind. I'm not joking, I'm not crazy. Please, just hear me out. I looked at Hiroko directly in the eyes. Fine, let's hear it. I relayed everything Goto told me the day before. She noted that her head was in a daze just like mine was, so I had her take the pill. When she did, her mind became clearer. Seems I have no choice but to believe you. And lastly here, no need to force yourself to read it. I'm just giving you the option. Do you look at the clue about your brainwashing in an envelope? No, I got cold feet. I figured it wasn't really necessary. You pathetic coward. That's what I like to say, but I'm not looking at mine either, for roughly the same reason. We can start discussing what we're going to do from here, but would you give me a moment alone? Sure, but why? There's something I need to think about. It shouldn't take too long. Go wait for me in your room. It's open. Hey there, Samino. I just want to check on how you're doing. What are you doing here? Oh, you know perfect well. Why play dumb now? If you want to force me to say it, you were sold out. Sold out? Why? Who would do that? I guess suppose it goes without saying, Hiruko. She must have pretended to believe me and asked for time to think so she could report me to Sir. It wouldn't have been too hard for her to pretend to swallow the red pill to trick me either. I want a do-over. Well, I mean, that's a bad end. Fast bad end. I wonder why Hiruko would. Hiruko is probably brainwashed even more than, or something must have happened. Kurura makes sense because she's scared now. She was about to die yesterday after all, or I guess the day before. Okay, I'm gonna get some water. I should talk to Kurura. She seemed pretty worn down when I spoke to her yesterday. It's not like her to show her true feelings like that. Oh, why am I the one who's still alive? Okay, why are you showing me this flashback when we literally saw it a day ago? More important than that, I have to come out and tell her. Girl, we don't have to fight anymore. We could just run away. If this is a joke, it's more lame than I expect from you. I'm serious. What, and that's supposed to make me believe you? Please, just hear me out. Tell me everything. And so I did. I relayed everything Gato told me the day before. Kurura didn't exhibit any of the day sensation I felt. It appeared her brainwashing was only to instill her reason for fighting. Sounds all pretty far-fetched. Yeah, I know, but I believe it. I want you to believe it too if you can. I want you to trust me so we can go back to the artificial satellite together. But you must understand, as a proud daughter of the Osuzuki family, I can't run away. No, it can't be. If your pride is in Osuzuki is what's making you fight, then maybe it's part of the brainwashing they did to you. Here, in case you need it, I was told it contains a clue about your brainwashing. A clue? Yeah, they said a straight explanation would be too shocking. I'll take a look, hand it over. You're going to open it? Of course, naturally I'm scared, but I would be simply miserable living with the possibility of which I hold most dear being fake. I can't have that haunting me forever. If that's what it takes here to dispel that misery, there's a chance I'll have to take. What's it say? It's about my father. It says he died 5 years ago. Sure enough, I have no memory of this. I have no idea he was dead. In fact, I remember him being in fine health right before I came to the school. So your brainwashing was to make you forget about your father's passing? Yes, if I'm to trust this note, that would seem to be the case. But more than that, my father was the head of the Osuzuki clan. If he's dead, then the family is no more. Think we could say that my brainwashing was actually about the state of the Osuzuki family itself. One thing that kept me fighting up to this point has been my pride as an Osuzuki. According to that, all of that was a lie. My father's been dead for 5 years, and I forgot about the fall of the Osuzuki family. No, I was meant to forget. About the envelope. Was there anything in there besides the stuff about your father passing? Well, this piece of paper here is a copy of his death certificate. The cause of death was cancer, plain and simple. That's a bit too disheartening, isn't it? I imagine a clue would be a little less hard-hitting than something like that. Those anti-exodus simpletons are painfully straightforward. Their lack of consideration is rather off-putting. I agree. Naturally, that doesn't mean I'll accept the sheet as the absolute truth. The Skato you told me could be making it all up. He could be deceiving you, and in turn, deceiving me. Yeah, that's a possibility too. I suppose so. Yes, I understand. That's why I'm choosing to trust you, Takumi. You are? I don't like it, but it seems like there's some credibility to what you've told me. There's a chance we could go home without fighting. I want to hold on to it. I just kind of feel a regret holding me back. If I believe you and we choose to stop fighting and run away, then the others who died, what was the point of their sacrifice? Their deaths will have all been in vain, won't they? This is truly the route with the most paths, isn't it? All 50 endings probably. That is a crazy answer. You should be saying no. They weren't in vain. If I had put that sentiment in vain, I could have phrased it that way. But saying that would be they didn't die so we could be free. They fought to win and died fighting. In the war, they tried joining. It's much a cold-hearted way, but it was closer to how I really felt. Don't just stand there with their dopey on your face. Say something. Sorry. Well, I'm glad you didn't give me some half-assed possibility. Okay, fuck. Fuck it, let's give her a half-assed no. I feel like Karua is probably actually... Well, she's probably Nozomi. Because, like, fake brainwashing wouldn't have happened to her. But why did she forget, right? And the answer is she was a test subject for the fake brainwashing. Nozomi is a fake, Karua is the original. They brainwashed her, or there's something to that effect. So I'm alive because Gaku's death was in vain. The only purpose for his life was to keep him alive. Is that what you're saying? No, that's not what I meant. Then what did you mean? The train of thought derailed you into thinking you could tell me that deaths were any more than senseless tragedies? I'm sorry, that wasn't very considerate. But even my logic doesn't hold up. I still don't want to admit their deaths were pointless. I don't want them to have died in vain. I feel the same way. I don't want them to have died in vain. That's why I decided to keep fighting. That's the only way I can truly honor their memories. All this talk about the sacrifice allowing us to sneak away. No matter how, I've refused to talk myself into that kind of self-deception. I'll fight and I'll win. I'll get through these 100 days, and only then I'll finally be able to say that deaths weren't in vain. And then when I die, I'll be able to look them in the eyes in the afterlife. But no ifs and or buts about it. You don't want their lives to have been wasted either, do you, Takumi? Then firm up your resolve and get your ass in gear. Stop spewing up this hypocrisy. If you want their deaths to mean something, running away from our responsibilities is the last thing you should be thinking. Let's fight. Let's win this war. Let's hold on to what we can. You're right. I failed to persuade Karua, and somehow it seems like this wasn't the wrong choice. Felt like we were on the right path after all. Well, it's actually crazy how strong he is. Conspiracy root, empty words.